Hi guys, so I have changed my name from Healthier Shell to Shellbell VSG, and I am going to talk about that a little bit in this video, but I want to jump right in. I am probably the last person on the planet to do the 50 questions video, and I feel like I want to do it and get some more of myself out there, and hopefully some of you guys will find some things in common with me or whatever, you'll happen to see it, and I can make some more YouTube friends. So here we go. What are you wearing? I am wearing flannel pajama bottoms, even though it's like 12:30 in the afternoon. It's cleaning day. And a band t-shirt for a band called Lucero, who I absolutely love and adore very much. They're from Memphis. You should check them out. Have you ever been in love? Yes, I have, a few times. Have you ever had a terrible breakup? Yes, I have, a few times. How tall are you? I guess I'm 5'5". I don't know. They haven't measured my height since I started all this, which is weird, but I would say 5'5". How much do you weigh? So I guess I'm a little unusual because I have not yet revealed my weight, and I don't really want to. But I will. Once I join the loser's bench, I will reveal my weight. I just haven't really been comfortable with that idea yet, coming to terms with it. So for now, we'll just say I weigh more than I should, but that I'm working on it, and I am looking forward to seeing those numbers continue to go down as they have been for the past couple months. Do you have any tattoos? Yes, I have 4. I have ampersand in the Poetica font on the back of my neck. I have a dream catcher on my shoulder, a sacred heart on my foot, and a giant rose with a dagger going through it in the middle of my back. Got that one right when I turned 18. It's the only one I regret. I have like 2 more that I really want to get, but I need somebody to draw them for me because I can't draw. Any piercings? I have my nose pierced, and I have 4 holes in my right ear and 2 or 3 holes left in my left ear. I used to have 8 holes in my right ear, 7 holes in my left ear, my nose, my tragus, my tongue, and my eyebrow. I would like to redo my tragus, but I'm waiting. That's sort of one of my non-food rewards after surgery when I get to certain stages of weight loss. One true pairing. Okay, so Shellbell VSG and Dean Winchester. I totally nerded right there. One true pairing, I guess I'm going to go really old school with this one, and I'm going to say Audrey Horne and Special Agent Dale Cooper. If you get that reference, I kind of love you automatically forever. Favorite TV shows? I don't have cable, so I don't watch a lot of regular television, but I watch a lot of Netflix. And my favorite show, maybe of all time, it would either be Lost, which I was obsessed with and used to have Lost parties and the whole everything every week, or Twin Peaks. I also really like Jeopardy. It's a weird one to like, but I really like it. And House of Cards. I love House of Cards on Netflix. Yeah, okay. And also, I got way sucked into Locked Up Abroad at one point in time. That was craziness. I just watched a ton of Locked Up Abroad. I don't know. I can't really think of anything right now. I did like True Blood for a while. Yeah, I don't know. Favorite bands, impossible to say. I do love Lucero, which I already mentioned. I kind of go, I've gone approximately 10,000 miles in the last 3 years or so to see their concerts. It's a long story. They don't really ever come west of the Mississippi, and that makes me sad. But when they do, I go on crazy road trips to go see them. But who else? I love Elvis. That goes back to when I was a kid and I found all my mom's 45s. My musical tastes are all over the place and confuse people because growing up, like my favorite bands were The Cure. I used to really like Dave Matthews Band a lot before he became not as good. I loved Pantera, right? So that's weird. And, you know, I love the Cowboy Junkies, the old 97s. Tonight I'm going to see the National in concert. Last week I went to go see the Afghan Wigs. It's kind of all over the place. I like pretty much everything, except I wouldn't say that I don't like it, but I'm not as familiar with as much rap. So, something you miss. I miss my grandpa every day. He was very, very special. He died many years ago, like 10 years ago or something. But he was just an amazing person, like crazy, amazing, genius guy. That's not even like an exaggeration. I have his piano and it reminds me of him every day. Favorite song? Can't pick. Can't even come close to picking. I honestly have no idea. It would probably, if I had to pick something, be something like old school from the 50s or like Elvis or something like that. Again, just because of, it's a long story of history with my mom and these old 45s. How old are you? I'm 37. I just turned 37 in March, which number 14 zodiac sign makes me an Aries. Yeah, Aries, Irish Aries, and a redhead. I might have a temper. Quality you look for in a partner. Mostly somebody who can deal with me. No, I look for a sense of humor and intelligence, and those are the big ones. Manners. I really like good manners. And honesty, of course. You know, the general stuff. Favorite quote. I love the quote, today is tomorrow yesterday. It tends to confuse people a little bit, but if you really think about it, it makes sense. Favorite actor, I love Kevin Spacey and I love Ed Norton. Those two, oh, I love Kevin Spacey. Okay, so like The Usual Suspects, it's so great. And Seven and just all those movies, he's really good. I also happened to catch him a few years ago do a live performance of Richard III that was just incredible. And then House of Cards, please, Frank Underwood, you are great. Favorite color is green. Music, loud or soft? I tend to listen to it pretty loud unless I'm like reading or having a quiet evening at home or something like that. I have music on all the time pretty much, but I do listen to it fairly loud. Yeah, like people come over and knock on the door and they're like, oh, you know, we can hear that all the way out on the street. Yeah, well, I'm okay. So where do you go when you're sad? I get in my car and I drive. I love driving out on the back roads. I live in Northern California. We have some beautiful back roads with like hills, and then all roads, you know, lead to the beach eventually. Northern California beaches are a little different than Southern California beaches in that they don't tend to be very warm, but it doesn't matter. I just love to be in the car and driving out on those back roads. I also take photos, and so grabbing my camera and going out into nature, something like that, is always really good for my soul. How long does it take you to shower? I guess 10 minutes. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning, including the shower? I don't know, because I'm such an internet person and I Slack and everything. If I really just go take a shower and get ready and everything, I can probably be done in like 30 minutes, unless I'm doing all the makeup and doing all my hair and everything, and then it takes a little bit longer. How long, no, I'm sorry. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Nope. I've never actually hit anybody. When I was in high school, somebody wanted to fight me, and I basically am such a wuss that I told all my friends that if she hit me, I was not going to hit her back. She was bigger than me, and one of those kids who like was a fighter, and I'm not a fighter. Please, I would like cry. So a bunch of my friends said, well, if she hit me and I didn't hit her back and she hit me again, they would all jump in. As it turns out, she never even came after me or anything. The whole thing was really stupid. Turn-ons. Didn't we do that? I guess not. Turn-ons. Sense of humor, intelligence, manners. I really like good manners, and like old school manners. I guess maybe I'm old fashioned or whatever, but like holding the door open, not necessarily paying. I don't buy into that one. I think everybody should be able to pay their share. But just good manners, you know. So I guess people have probably seen Singles, but the whole thing about unlocking the car door first is such, it used to be such a huge thing for me. Like I would really judge guys on that. Did they come around and unlock my car door first? And now they have all the remotes. They ruined it. It makes me like, that was a really good way to judge character. Turn off. I hate, no, I don't hate. I really dislike people who are constantly on their phone. Like, I don't want to go hang out with you. If you're going to hang out with your phone, just put the phone down. And I mean, that's not just like relationship thing. That's just common courtesy. But the biggest turnoff for me is people who are rude to wait staff, service people, customer service people, stuff like that. I can't deal with it. Like, you're not any better than the people who are serving you in a restaurant, and you're not any better than somebody standing behind a counter. And if you think that you are, or if you think that you get to treat them like you are, then that's a deal breaker for me. It could be that I worked in customer service for so long and did cocktail waitressing for a while, so I'm a little sensitive to it. But I just don't think that it is okay for anybody to act like they are better than somebody else. And I don't care if you're a gazillionaire or if you are, famous or anything, you're not any better. People are people, and we all are someone's friend, somebody's kid, maybe somebody's parent, somebody's spouse, whatever. We're all people, and just because you have more money or you're in a position where they're waiting on you for something or whatever, you're not better than them, and you should never act like you are. So clearly that's a pet peeve and a turnoff for me. Reasons you joined YouTube. I mostly joined YouTube because I have been watching videos of people who have been going through weight loss surgery and stuff like that for about 2 years. And I wanted to contribute my voice, but really I wanted to get more involved with the people, and so that I could have somebody to go to or talk to or ask questions to or whatever. I guess I'm still pretty new, and I haven't really reached out to everybody that much. Which maybe I should do more of, but hi, I'm here, and I've been watching all you guys. I'm kind of weird and shy sometimes in real life, and I guess that translates also to the online world, but whatever, we're not going to analyze right now. Fears. So it made me laugh because I watched Down with Deb do her 50 things video. I watched it this morning, and she mentioned that she lives alone, and so she worries about that kind of thing. And I am terrified of choking because I live alone too, and I don't even know, what do you do if you choke when you live alone? I mentioned it to my brother, and he insisted that I learn the self-Heimlich, which I don't even know if that's actually a thing, but we sure pretended it was for a little while. So that, I don't like spiders at all. And that's been really hard living alone too, because the people I used to live with, or old roommates or whatever's, they were always the spider killer. So here's the thing. I know a lot of people believe that you should catch the spider and put the little spider outside so that it can go on with its life, and why murder it? Tell you what. You're a spider and you're in my house, you're going to die. That's the way it is. I'm going to throw something at you, squash you with something, sick my cat on you or whatever, but you're going to die. And if you're in the shower, you're going to die a drowning and sad, watery death. I'm sorry. Keep out spiders and you'll be all right. If they're outside, I leave them alone. If they're inside, they're totally toast. I'm a spider assassin. From afar, as far away as possible. And heights. I'm totally afraid of heights. Last thing that made you cry. Oh, great. Okay, you guys. So I have firmly inserted myself into Whedonverse the last couple weeks, which is, Joss Whedon. And that means that I've been watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, I'm 37 years old and I've been watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer again, because I kind of maybe had watched it originally. Whatever, it is what it is. And yes, there was an episode last night that I watched, and I may have allegedly shed a tear or two. Please don't ever tell anybody that. I guess it's too late, though. So that's that. Last time you said you love somebody, I say it all the time to friends, family, people, or whatever, so probably yesterday. Oh, wow, I totally skipped some. Oh, meaning behind YouTube name. Sorry. My YouTube name used to be Healthier Shell because I wasn't sure if I was going to have the surgery or what, but I just knew that I needed to get healthier. I've changed it as of this morning to Shell Bell VSG because I have signed all the paperwork to have the VSG surgery. And also because Shell Bell, so my name is Michelle, and Shell Bell, Shell Bellina, Shell, Shelly, those kind of things are all things that people have called me, Shell Bell being a big one. So I just figured that would be that, Shell Bell VSG. Last book you read was probably a Neil Gaiman Sandman graphic novel. Book you're currently reading, whatever the next one is. So I'm a big reader, and my friend sent me all the Sandman comics that he had. So I've been going and reading those again, but let me show you. There's my bedside table. Note all of the books. I read a lot, but right now I've been sticking to the graphic novel situation. I did that. Last show that you watched, we're back on Buffy. Yep, that's right. I've been watching Buffy. A lot of Buffy. I have to really get over Buffy, but whatever. Last person you talked to? I guess that would be a friend of mine on the phone this morning. Relationship between you and the last person you texted. I don't do a lot of texting, and my phone is dead, so I don't even know who the last person I texted was, but I kind of consider Facebook messaging, the messenger, the same thing as texting, because I do that more often than texting now, and in that case it would be my best friend Michael. Favorite food. I love Mexican food. The spicier, the better. I was really worried that you can't eat spicy food after the surgery, but they said that's not an issue, and that makes me really happy. But really, if I were going to tell you what my number one favorite food was, it's sandwiches. I love deli sandwiches, and I am freaked out that I'm not going to be able to eat deli sandwiches anymore. But you know what? Obviously, eating all the things that I've loved all along has not treated me so well and been great for me. So whatever. Sorry, sandwiches. I'll figure it out. Maybe toasted sandwiches further down the line. I don't know. But you're out of here. You're only food. And there's plenty of other things that I can happily eat. In fact, I've found since I've been trying to do this that even just getting some deli meat, a little piece of cheese, and a squeeze of mustard kind of makes it the same a little. Place you want to visit? I want to visit everywhere. I love to travel. I've been a bunch of places. I'd really like to do a big road trip through the South in the spring when it's not a million degrees. I'd really like to go to Graceland, and I very much want to go to Egypt. Those are probably the main places right now. Last place you were? My sofa. Now I'm on my bed. Or work. One of those two. Do you have a crush? I do. I have about 1,000 of them. I crush on people all the time. I might even have a crush on some YouTubers, even though you have no idea and don't even really know who I am. But I really like some of you guys. Last time you kissed someone, I don't kiss and tell, and I'm not going to tell you guys. Last time you were insulted. Yesterday I felt insulted, and then I realized that I was just being a sensitive Sally, and there was really no reason for me to feel insulted, so that doesn't really count. I think a lot of times when you feel insulted, it's more a reflection on what's going on internally. I can't really think of the last time I was directly insulted. Favorite flavor of sweet? Oh, I like mint chip things. Mint chocolate chip. I don't know if that counts, but that's what I like. What instruments do you play? I play the piano, but not really. I took piano lessons when I was younger. I have about 13 songs that I play on a regular basis, which include classical music, Phantom of the Opera, and most of the songs off of Pink Floyd's The Wall. Favorite piece of jewelry? Ooh. I don't know. I have a lot of jewelry that I like for sentimental reasons. I really like this piece. It's my Tiffany's heart. I also have a little horseshoe from Tiffany's. I really like Tiffany's. But one thing I have is when my grandma died a couple years ago, she had this big, round, sort of old-fashioned piece of, I guess it's jade, that she always used to wear on special occasions, and I asked my mom if I could have it, and that is something that means the world to me because I just remember my grandma always wearing it. Last sport you played? Tonsil hockey? Oh God, I can't even believe I said that. Yeah, I'm not really a sports person. I played softball when I was little. I played beer pong. Is that a sport? Last song you sang. Whatever was playing last here in my house, I always sing along. I'm notoriously guilty of singing at home, as well as doing what I call kitchen dancing, which is really any kind of silly dancing when the music is going on at my house. Two things I would never do in public, sing or dance. I am very uncoordinated, and singing would just make everybody's eardrums bleed. Favorite chat up line? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really do that. I'm way too goofy. Did you ever use it? No. Last time you hung out with somebody? Honestly, I'm an introvert and I have been recharging big time this week, so I haven't really done anything this week. But last week I went on Thursday to the Afghan Wigs show in San Francisco. Friday was my brother's birthday, so we did a big thing with his family. Saturday I went to another concert to see Eric Lindell at a local club. And then Sunday was Easter again with a bunch of people. So this week I was like, no more things. But tonight I'm going to see the National in Berkeley, and I am very excited. I've had those tickets since January, and I can't believe it's finally here. And lastly, who should answer these questions? I'm pretty sure everyone and their mom already has, so I'm not going to tag anybody. I'm just going to say, if you actually made it this far, thank you very much, and I hope that everybody has a good day. I actually kept it under 21 minutes, so I'm going to say goodbye right now, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.